Okay, so if you guys don't know me, I'm a senior at Millis High School, and I decided to do my senior project on the cultural classrooms and community care. So my essential question is, what are the steps to educate Millis middle schoolers, sixth graders, while using a series of cultural history lessons while donating to a third world country? So through this presentation, I'm going to be talking about why I chose this project and why it's so important to me, my mentor, and why she was the perfect fit. The three of the lessons I did throughout the 9 months, the donations I received, and my event, and then my reflections, how everything went, and what I could have improved on. So why did I choose this project? I wanted my senior project to be about developing countries, especially after taking human geography. It made me more interested, and I wanted to bring that into my project. I did have an interest in pursuing early education, and that made me decide that I didn't want to anymore. And I just wanted an experience in donating supplies. So my mentor was Miss Hayden, and I've known her for all of my 4 years, and she was the perfect mentor. She's really organized, so I knew I really needed that in my project, especially I knew I was going to have a lot of scheduling, and she was just super helpful with that. And she gave me a lot of advice on teaching lessons because she already works with a large range of ages, and she helped me a lot. So Millis High School has a vision of what they think a graduate, their skills they think they should have. So I projected that in my project by communicating. I had to talk to the middle schoolers about culturally sensitive topics. And then for collaboration, working with teachers and students, I had to work with the elementary school a little bit in the beginning and send emails to the principal from the middle school. For critical thinking, working with younger students, learning how to talk to them. You don't talk to them how you talk to regular people. So I had to learn how to do that. So what I wanted to accomplish, I wanted to teach 3 lessons related to culture. I wanted to organize at least one donation event, and I wanted to learn teaching strategies. So what I learned, a lot of children in developing countries don't have access to quality school supplies and education. And also donating educational materials make a major impact. And just learning about culture makes students more open-minded. And I learned that myself when I was taking my human geography class because just learning about the world and it just it opened my eyes a little bit more. So I did 3 of my lessons. So my first lesson, they learned about cave art. This was my first lesson, and I was really nervous at the beginning, and I was really scared at first, but the 6th graders made it so easy. They were so interactive, and they were way more, I thought I was gonna have to pull teeth with them, but they were just so excited to participate and made it so much more easier. So this was my second lesson. They were learning about map making. So I brought in a map from Mr. Bigelow's room, and I had a little orange, and I attempted to draw countries on them. And it was really fun, and they had a lot of fun. So my final lesson, they're learning about the first of Mesopotamia. And for this lesson, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do an interactive activity versus the last 2 lessons were a little bit hands-on, and I thought that was good for the last lesson. They had a lot of fun, and they had to compete against each other, and I thought that was nice. So for the senior project day, I just made a blue kit with a bunch of the questions from my other lessons, and a lot of the kids that came had a lot of fun, and we had candy. So these are my activities that I planned. So I really wouldn't have been able to make any of the activities I did without Ms. Shaughnessy. She gave me free reign of whatever I wanted to do, and that made it really helpful. and I think they had a lot of fun with all the activities we did. So what did I learn? I learned that how to teach middle schoolers about cultural sensitive topics, and how to talk to middle schoolers, and the process of donating. So my donations, Beacon Communities is a diverse organization that focuses on affordable housing. I had a donation drive in December, and the residents were really nice, and they donated a lot of school supplies and money, and it was really fun. So these are just emails between first the elementary school. It didn't end up working out first because there's just seniors already working in the elementary school. So Mr. Bigelow pointed me to the middle school, which was the perfect fit, and it was just better for my project. And those are just emails me sending my presentation to Miss Shaughnessy. What did I struggle with? I struggled with collecting enough donations. I wish I collected a little bit more. I also struggled with this project was 9 months, so it was really long. So I wish I did have a little bit more lessons. And obviously at first finding a class to work with was a struggle. So I want to thank Ms. Hayden for being a really good mentor, and she was really encouraging and helped me along this process. I want to thank Ms. Shaughnessy because she gave me all the content I needed, and we met every time before the lesson to make sure we had everything we needed. I want to thank Ms. Morrill because she donated a lot of supplies and just for supporting my project. And for Mr. Bigelow for assisting me for every step of this project, and he is a savage. Any questions?